Okay, today we're going to talk about why I don't care if you like me. Okay, that sounds really harsh, and it's actually not totally completely true. I'm just starting to care less about being intensely liked. And it's been an entire process to get here, and years and kind of flip-flopping between the two. I mean, I'm not this level anymore.
That you like me right now. You like me.
I sound like a life coach right now, but it's all through experience. And for a long time, I even denied that I was like this. I'd said I didn't care, I didn't need to be liked.
Do I need to be liked? Absolutely not. I like to be liked. I enjoy being liked. I have to be liked.
Being a kid, little Kelly wore a 3-piece suit to grade 3 picture day, and I cut my hair off and wore pants to prom. I've definitely been guilty of trying to be likable, whether that's by how I dress, how I act, by not negotiating at all at work, by saying yes to everything, by burning myself out just so that people like me. And then one day you realize it doesn't matter. And also, they're not gonna like you anyways. So what are we doing? So this is just 5 quick points that I have found really helpful over the last several months that I've been examining my identity and why I do the things I do. And this has kind of helped me get clear about why it's okay to care less if you're liked. So number 1, examine the pros and cons of caring, first of all. Is it worth your energy? So there could be consequences if you do certain things that aren't very likable. Again, being rude. Let's just not do that. But I mean, you'll get invited to all the parties. You probably will be pretty safe at your job. But you can also lose sight of who you are. So are you the same person at home as you are at work? Probably not. You might be more appeasing at work than at home, and you might actually start to lose sense of your real identity and who you really are. You draw in real friendships when you are authentic, and think about people that you know that are totally themselves. Yes, they probably piss some people off, but they're probably way happier just not worrying about what you think and what the random person that lives across the street thinks. They're just doing them, and they're attracting better and more genuine people in turn into their lives. Number 2, focus on the people who love you unconditionally. Now, if you're making some kind of transition, or if you've had an awakening thinking, you know what, it's just not worth my effort anymore to try to be this bend over backwards kind of person. I'm going to change. I'm going to be more me. You could face some blowback and you could lose some friends, or the friendships could change. And that is honestly a gift. You might have fewer people than you thought you did that were those unconditional people, but it helps you kind of weed out, who you really want in your life and who deserves to be there. And then you have these really intense and strong friendships with people that have your back and will see you through thick and thin. And then, like I mentioned, you start attracting in the other genuine, other cool people that see your weird, that match your weird, and want to be part of it. Number 3, try to remember who you were when you were 5. Did you care at all what you were wearing? Did you care what your hair was doing? No, you just wanted to go and have fun with your friends, and you wanted to wear some weird sneakers like I did that had the wheels in the bottom. I mean, I dyed my hair all kinds of weird colors, just the washout, because obviously my dad wouldn't let that happen. But I didn't care. I went to school and I was like, this is badass, I love this, and let's move on. Number 4, this is probably, not the biggest one, I'm saving that for last, but this is a big one. Ask if you like you. And then you should probably start liking you if you don't. Your self-worth can be so extremely fragile when it's dependent on other people's views of you. Obviously, they're gonna change, they're fickle. And again, like I mentioned, people will not like you for literally no reason. Or a reason that has nothing to do with you. Maybe they're envious, maybe they're jealous. Maybe they're just having a bad day. And is that worth all your effort to try to win that person or those people over? Again, no, because you could be perfect and it still will not be enough. So why not just be yourself? Okay, number 5. This is the big one, and we're going deep here. Think about the delicacy of life. Just think about the miracle that you're here, I'm here, that all of this all around us is happening. Like, I've talked to astrophysicists who are looking for other life on other planets, and they're literally looking for slime, and that would be amazing to them. And we have these entire sophisticated social webs of people. I had these moments driving in a car down the street where I'm like, this is so crazy that we've done all of this. Like, this is all a miracle. Like, the odds of you being here are incredibly slim, of all of us being here. So this is all a gift. I think I would feel like when I'm 90, hopefully lying in my children's house in some comfy bed somewhere and well loved. I'm thinking back on the life that I've lived and what's truly important. And I don't want to think to myself, well, I didn't write that book, but the neighbors, thought I was a pretty great person. The neighbors that I never saw again after we moved. Like, I want to say, like, I made the documentary. I went and rode camels in Morocco. I traveled the world. I quit my job. Like, I went and chased my dreams, and I did it even though it was risky, even though people thought I was crazy, even though people didn't like me for all the things that I was doing. Like, you gotta think back on this whole experience and realize we get one trip around the sun, as far as we know. And are you doing what you want to do with it? Okay, well, thank you for watching. And you are this week. I know it was kind of heavy, but I think it's a really important thing we all talk about. And also, let ourselves off the hook. Like, especially women. Like, can we just all stop caring? Like, it'd be so great. Like, let's just stop the pressure and bring it down a few notches. And then we'll just all be so much happier doing us. Let's just can we just all try to do that, please, baby? Anyways, thank you again for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, please, please, please. I don't care if you like that I'm saying that or not. And I'll see you next week on And You Are.